Hey, we are awaiting the arrival of my next special guest. Let's hope. Can you guess who it's going to be? Can you guess? Oh, fucking, this way. That. Oh, there we go. It's really hard. You're mirrored and everything. It's fucking hard to do this. But anyway. Yes, so we are awaiting his arrival. And in the meantime, we're going to take a look at some mail. Jeebus. You said it. We're going to look at some mail here. Shameless plug to steal a phrase from Rob Daniels. Shameless plug. It has come. It has arrived. Actually, Scott, you're going to like one of the two parcels I have here. It has come. It has arrived. No Sleep Till Sudbury by Brent Jensen. The book. I have got it. And let's see. He still hasn't logged in. So there we go. There you have it. No Sleep Till Sudbury. And no, Deke, it's not Mr. Books. There was a clue right there at the bottom there. You see that? That's your clue. Yeah. So that's the guy that we were just talking to last Friday. Brent Jensen. That's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to reading this. Let's see what he says about Shout at the Devil. It's right on the back. The best thing about being young is that you're afforded the liberty of being stupid. And the best thing about Shout at the Devil is that it's a stupid record for stupid young people. I suppose. That's funny. I don't know. Like, I still love Shout at the Devil. I suppose there's some truth to that. Message from Deke. Max the Axe is still not logged in. Just texted him. Martin Popoff. Huge book recommend. Brent Jensen's excellent No Sleep Till Sudbury. I can't put it down. There you go. Alan Cross. If you're into books like Fargo Rock City by Chuck Klosterman, which I am, you should get a kick out of Jensen's book about what it was like growing up with 80s metal. Well, sounds like something that I can relate to personally. I had Ozzy, Maiden, Priest, Motley, Scorps, Van Halen, and a bunch of others, and I proudly wore each of them to school when I was in grade 9. Maybe I was a metalhead during this period. I even had an Asia shirt because I thought the album cover with the serpent, which featured on the shirt, looked cool. Christ. Hey, I can relate to that too. That's cool. Okay, so here's the second thing we're going to open up. This is the one that Scott Peddle. Scott Peddle, you want to be paying attention to this, okay? You want to be paying attention to this. I was going to save this till Friday, but since I'm going live tonight to do this test run, come on. Try to open these things without damaging the product inside. Oh, fuck, there's a fucking thing right there to open it. Okay, so this is a brand new release that not very many people even know about. It was a limited run. I think there were about, 2,500 copies made, something like that. Here we are. Sloan, the new B-Sides album. Aha! Run. I think there were about, 2,500 copies. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay? I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
Sloan, the new B-Sides album.
You're going to
have to, you got a window open with me talking. You're going to have to close that.
Close. I close.
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 You probably have a Facebook window open. Can you hear me okay? I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, you got to close that Facebook window. You're gonna have to close that.
That one. That one there.
That sounds better.
That one there.
Yeah, I think we're good now. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Mr. Ladano. How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you. I was just showing off this new record that I got. Not sure if you're a fan of Sloan.
Oh yeah, I am. I have a few singles unopened.
Really? CD or vinyl?
CD.
Interesting. This
It's
has
promo. It's promo. You know, radio promo.
Gotcha. So not necessarily with B-sides on it. But there's a whole bunch of B-sides on this thing.
Oh.
From the years 92 to 97. So this was only available through their like fan club mail order thing. Not available in stores. So I'm really looking forward to giving this a play. So as you know, Friday night show is good. The theme we're going to tell everybody now, it's one-hit wonders.
Right.
That was your suggestion.
It was. Well, yeah, you said that you had talked about it before, but I threw that in there and you agreed.
Right. So what happened before is that this topic was suggested by another guy named Holland, who some of the viewers know Holland. But the problem was that Holland would never show his face or even tell us what his real name was. So there was really no way I could have him on the show. So I'm glad you brought up one-hit wonders again. And now we can actually do it. And I actually made my list today.
I started today. You told me today, so I started today.
Awesome.
I've got a few, 4 or 5.
I've got all 11. So you got to do 11.
Yeah, okay, sure.
And you got to count them down from 11, 10, 9, 8, down to Erik Litwiller says, I hope Max's hair is unleashed on Friday for the real show.
God, Ladano, you woke me up. I was just sleeping, asleep, snoozing, nap, late afternoon nap.
Well, to be fair, I did tell you 6 o'clock. To be fair, so I only woke you up at 10 to 6.
Yeah, not exactly ready.
But... Is Erik Litwiller happy? I hope. Can we talk about the EP?
Sure, we can.
So I've been telling people about. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the front of this wig. I've been telling people about this EP that you got coming out, which is kind of punky. It's got a punk flavor to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was more like a punk rock thing. Because we definitely do Black Flag single there, Thirsty and Miserable, and that's definitely a punk rock song. And the rest has got like a real hardcore punk groove anyway.
Now, the one original that you got there, Pygmy Blow Dart. That one doesn't sound very punk to me. That one sounds more straight ahead, like groove to me. This is
you mentioned Josh Holmes or something like that. You
very much. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, well, it was a Josh.
That song was written very much close to the Stone Age, like way before those guys. That song was written, I don't know, 1983 or something. That's something we had way in the archives, and we brought back alive thanks to Erik's stunning vocals. Give it a new moisture.
He says your hair is sexually better. Sebastian Xavier Meunier is happy to see you, the legend himself. And my buddy Rob Daniels has made a list for Friday. Now, Rob, drop me a comment or send me a message. Are you going to be joining us for the show, or do you just want to put in a list? Because you're more than welcome to join us. It's probably going to be a full house. It looks like we got you, me, Max, my buddy Aaron, friend Sarah, friend Kevin. It looks like we got a lot of people that want to participate. So it could be a full house. But we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. So I'm technically okay. Is the lighting too much of a washout here or what?
Oh, it's fine. I mean, this is what I have, a cloth behind me with a piece of paper taped to it. So what you have is fine.
All right.
The third track.
Oh yeah. We're talking about the EP.
The third track.
Yeah, I'm not even. We haven't got the finished mixes yet, so I don't even know exactly how long the songs are, and I'm not sure about an order, and I'm thinking about a cover, and it's still basically in the works.
So you're not telling us the title yet.
I'm leaning more to Oktoberfest cheer.
That's what I wanted it called.
That makes it a seasonal thing, and people would only pick it up at that time of year, kind of thing. Well, so I'm not so sure.
I agree with you there. By the way, Rob Daniels will be joining us for the show. He works over at CKWR. Rob Daniels will be joining us on Friday. He's a soundtracks expert, so he's going to be pulling in a lot of one-hit wonders from movie soundtracks.
Yeah, I've got 10 years in radio myself.
I think you've been on CKWR more than
once. No,
once.
not CKWR. CKMS 77 to 79 and CJSF 92 97.
Gotcha. Sorry. So about the thing. So you're not going to tell us the title. You're not going to tell us anything, but you like the idea of calling it Oktoberfest cheer, except for the fact that it's seasonal.
Yeah, so far.
And I get that. Like if I saw it on the shelf and it was a Maxi Axe Oktoberfest cheer, I'd be kind of like, what is, it's July. So why am I looking at that? On the other hand, that could get you sort of like some local attention, because people seeing something that says Oktoberfest on it, if you're from around here, you're going to say, oh, I wonder what that is.
Well, I'm sure CKMS, CKWR would play it, and maybe Dave FM on the off chance or something like that.
They don't play anything. They don't play anything like that anymore.
I know. Like K-Fun ain't so fun, and but maybe CKWR and CJSF for sure. Anyway.
So at this point, are we looking at 2021 for the EP?
I'm waiting for it to come back, the final mixes, and then I think what I want to do is release it online, and then have the hard copy in 2021 and be ready by then.
CD or CD and more?
CD, and well, we're hopefully working on a video, right?
Well, I've heard a rumor that there's somebody that's working on a video. That person hasn't made a lot of progress because he's been bogged down doing other things, but it's going to happen.
Right.
Especially because Christmas holidays are coming. So,
yeah, getting all my shopping done early so I'm not out there in December smashing into everyone in the parking lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Screw that. Erik Woods is happy to hear that we're going to have some one-hit wonder soundtracks. I'm just assuming that, Erik. Just knowing Rob, I'm assuming Rob will be pulling a lot of one-hit wonders from soundtracks, and there are plenty of those.
I'm just trying to think right now. Soundtracks. I really enjoyed the show.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. The one that I mentioned to him. Friends.
Not a fan.
No, but you know that song. It was a huge hit, and those guys, the Rembrandts never had another hit. So there's one. Now, having said that, I don't expect Rob Daniels to be using the Rembrandts on his soundtracks list because he tends to go pretty deep. Like his soundtrack collection is probably one of the best in the country. Erik Woods can't hear anything. That's interesting. I hope I can hear you fine. You can hear me fine. I'm not sure if we're having audio difficulties or not. If we are having audio difficulties, please, somebody else let us know. We were going fine earlier. I'm going to take the wig off because it's...
Here, give me 1 sec.
Sure. So hopefully you can hear... okay, Chris can hear everybody. I'm sorry, Erik. Everybody can hear, Erik. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So this will be great. The One Hit Wonder show. Although it's entirely possible I'll have more guests than I can handle. But StreamYard can handle up to 10. I'm not saying we're going to have 10. And the band can live off royalties for the rest of their natural life. And Rob can hear just fine.
All right.
Okay, the audio is fine. No issues. No audio issues.
What was this thing that Michael Bublé did the commercial for this thing? I never did see that.
Yeah, he did. Have you seen the new commercials for Uber Eats with Patrick Stewart and Mark Hamill?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Not bad. Not bad.
Erik says everything's perfect. That's good. And unfortunately, we will not be doing the graph guy. I don't know if you saw the Zeppelin show we did. I think you saw the Zeppelin show where we had the guy graphing. It was 2 weeks ago. We were doing Led Zeppelin, and I had a guy that was doing graphs while we were doing the Led Zeppelin.
I only saw a bit of that show.
Okay. No, the graph guy will not be coming, Chris, unfortunately. We figure with One Hit Wonders, there shouldn't be as much crossover between the lists. With Led Zeppelin, it was a band that only had, under 100 songs in total. And Kevin and Sarah are on the same screen. That is a good point, Erik. Kevin and Sarah are married, so they share a screen, and it won't be too crowded. I believe Erik will be appearing on Friday a little bit. I think he's going to do a cameo. And my buddy Deke, Deke, he will be dropping in as well. But I think he's not doing a list. He's only doing 2 artists, 2 songs, I think, for his one hits. He's just going to drop his 2 songs and go. So that is the plan.
What is it? Are we encompassing all the genres here, like pop, punk, or strictly radio here?
Everything.
Okay.
Everything. So, like, Dr. Dave Haslam left. Dr. Dave Haslam says, "Is Max rubbing one out?" And I don't want to know the answer to that question. I'll give you some. Like on my list here, most of these bands you'll know, most of these artists you'll know, but they really only had one song that is popular for most of these bands. For some of them, they're going to be songs that you don't even remember. But I picked bands from like mostly rock, but there's some other stuff in here too.
Yeah. I was going to lean mostly to like million-selling singles.
Well, you know what? Everybody seems
bands you never hear of again.
Everybody that we've talked to about this is kind of using their own set of rules for personal rules. Like Jon Snow, who will be, I believe he will also be joining us on Friday. Jon Snow is saying nothing that charted on the Billboard Top 40. That's his rule. Sorry. I said that wrong.
Nothing that didn't
They
chart.
only had one song. If it's a one-hit wonder, they only had one song that charted on the Billboard Top 40. So that's what he's using as his definition. I'm doing something different. I'm kind of going more by the guts. Although I did check the charts to see if these bands had more than one charting hit. I did double check that, but some of them, I don't think they ever actually charted. Just go with your guts, man. What's the worst that could happen? We're not going to disqualify you.
Yeah, we'll try that. I'm going to see if I can get more of a academic looking background in here.
Oh, we got books.
There's some of my library there.
There we go. And a duck.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, books. That's perfect.
That's
and
my
Erik
library.
Erik will be dropping by on Friday to do a quick cameo like DQuil. So that's cool. We will be seeing Erik on
Cool.
Friday.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen anybody in a while.
Dave Haslam as well. I haven't seen him in a while either. And
Dave,
everything's going out.
make sure you watch. Make sure you watch on Friday, Dave. And he wants to know if you can spell the word encompassing, but he already spelled it for us. So this is kind of a moot point. All right. Well, Max, apparently this works. This is good.
Okay.
I did have some camera issues earlier in the night. I have a bad cable on this camera, but I think I can glue it. I think I can glue it with some crazy glue, and it should be fine.
You have much better contrast. Your lighting is more contrast, so I guess your camera is better, right?
It is a I'm not broadcasting in high def. I'm only broadcasting at, I think, 720 or something like that. But I think this goes up to 1080. I don't fucking know. It's a new camera, I can tell you that. But it's not I only paid like 60 or 70 bucks for it.
What does rub one out mean?
It means he wants to know if you're whacking off right now.
Rubbing one out.
Yes, that's what Dave Haslam is asking you. He wants to know if you're whacking off right now.
That's scholastically insignificant.
That's why he's the doctor. That's why he's the doctor. What a fucking jackass he is sometimes, though. Anyway, Dr. Dave, I hope you are watching on Friday. Max, we will be going live at 7 o'clock on Friday.
I'll be on a few minutes early. I'll check in with you a few minutes early.
Sounds good.
And looking forward, and my list will be done. And I'll see if I can come up with a few surprises for you.
Nice. Count on it. Count on spending at least 90 minutes, I would say. 90 minutes is roughly what it's going to take. At minimum.
Okay.
I'll have a few beers, have a few bubblies.
Okay. Yeah, buble.
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 All right. This test worked. Test success.
Okay. So I'm going to sign off for tonight, and I'll see you on Friday.
Friday.
Okay, ciao.
Cheers.